Recognize the gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr. Sensenbrenner, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We've heard an awful lot about fentanyl analogs in the two previous series of questions. I have a bill in to schedule fentanyl analogs. Does the DEA support this legislation?
So let me do it this way to keep myself out of trouble, which is we have emergency scheduled the entire class of fentanyl analogs, and we need a legislative fix to keep this and have this remain in Schedule 1.
How long does the emergency schedule last?
So it started in February, it'll go for 2 years, and we can extend that for 1 year.
So at the end of 3 years from February, which puts us at February 2021, you can't do it anymore without legislation.
That's correct. And we'll be back to the same problem of having to do one at a time and going through this issue.
Is it hard for a prosecutor to obtain a conviction based on an emergency schedule rather than having the schedule done by legislation?
I think it poses risks as we get closer and closer to that 2021 date with how prosecutors would charge their cases, because in theory they would have to charge both under the Analog Act as well as using fentanyl as a Schedule 1, because the balance would then come into, if they charge a case and it hasn't gone to trial, my understanding is that come February of 2021, if that fentanyl drops off or we haven't yet been able to do our emergency scheduling, it would be unscheduled. So the answer is yes, it does pose challenges.
I hope we can get this bill passed this year, because I think there's an urgency rather than having to start over after the election in the next Congress, and I yield back the balance of my time.
And if I could just add one other thing, sir, we'd look forward to provide any technical assistance on that, because it does require a legislative fix.
Thank you.
Thank you.